Neph. The star of the children's show, The Happy Hungries, Neph is a red, puppet-like creature created to entertain a dying world. First seen in the early 5000s, when famine and heat had erased whatever sanity humanity had left, this monster quickly became the face of a schizo Teletubbies. Probably the most disturbing of all Dr. Nowhere monsters, you can picture Neph's appearance like the duct-taped banana art, except it's peeled. That is because he's been skinned and tied up in a black void, held up by twitching tendrils that never stop growing. Each strand acts like it has a mind of its own, constantly whispering and reacting. And despite being all smiles, Neph's nerves often upset him like some built-in rage baiters. People who watched his show for too long reported hallucinations, memory loss, and something called immediate physical brain expansion. And when one of his audio clips was reversed, Neph could be heard whispering, "Hello, hello, I see you." Not long after, fans reported seeing red strands trailing through their mirrors. So if you find the footage, don't decode it. Neph already sees you, and the more you notice him, the more he grows. Father Fester. Also called Father Harvest, this monster has eye sockets too big for its eyes and a gaping jaw that could take in Uncle Fester's massive bald head. You can see Father Fester mostly in small, dark, cramped spaces like the corner of a hallway or between stacked furniture, watching in total silence. Its body is long, paper-thin, and stretched unnaturally thin, with a face that shifts slightly each time it appears, like it is still deciding what to become. Despite the father in its name, this creature has no gender. Not much is known about where it came from or why it shows up so rarely, but when it does, something always feels wrong. It does not speak or move, but its presence leaves something missing. You feel it in the silence, in the part of your mind you cannot name. Father Fester is hungry for everything. Well, that explains why it has such a huge mouth, but not with food. It craves matter, memory, ideas, meaning, sound, time, and emotion. It eats concepts until nothing is left, and based on the few sightings that exist, it is getting closer. So if you start to feel hollow, it may already be feeding. Amber. Think of Amber as the taller and red cousin of Mike Wazowski because, like that green monster, Amber has one giant eye at the center of its body that splits open into a mouth full of sharp teeth. It has no head, just a reddish-brown humanoid frame with long arms, longer legs, and thick fingers strong enough to break through windows. Standing at 13 feet tall and weighing over 400 pounds, it moves with disturbing speed and silence. Sightings usually come from rural North America, especially between fall and early spring. Amber has been seen galloping across rooftops and sprinting through suburban streets at night, and someone called the FBI, because while it has attacked adults, it seems to prefer children. In one report, a witness saw it punch through a window, grab a child, and drop them straight into its chest mouth. There is no known method to stop Amber. Some towns board up windows and stay indoors once the sun sets. Loud noises might startle it, but not for long. Now kids, if you ever hear footsteps on your roof late at night, don't get excited. It's not Santa, so stay in bed and hide under the sheets unless you want to be its midnight snack. The long neck. Not all smiley face emoji looks cute because some, like the long neck, will surely ruin your entire desktop and then your life. Also called the red smiley face, this thing starts as a harmless looking pop-up on your computer. Click it and you don't just get a virus, you get him. What crawls out is a tall, biomechanical creature with a bright red smiley face for a head and a neck that stretches up to 35 feet, twisting like a periscope from hell. Its arms are tentacle-like and hidden beneath a black cloak only seen in brief moments. Wrapped in wires and wearing dark leather boots, the creature moves with slow purpose, stalking its target through daily routines. Under its cloak, screens and cables mimic organs, glowing faintly like it is powered by dread and dial-up. No one knows what it wants or what happens when it finally catches someone. Just do yourself a favor and never click the icon. Curiosity kills, and this one installs. Obelisks. Monsters that are moving at a glacial pace, the obelisks of enlightenment are towering organic structures that float just above the ground, always facing geodetic north, also known as true north, earning them their other name as the fathers of true north. They appear in clusters of up to 8 and can stand anywhere from 10 to 150 feet tall. Most are found in deserts, oceans, or remote regions, though a few have been spotted hovering near the Bermuda Triangle and even on the moon. Each one has a dark, fleshy surface with a long humanoid face pressed into the front, resembling the locust and the birthday giant, if either fused with Cleopatra's needle during a fever dream. Thin red tendrils stretch from their tops into the sky, possibly linking to something far above Earth. These strands are biological and may be made from those who got too curious. The obelisks emit a soft hum that boosts intelligence in listeners right before their brains either evolve or explode. Classic side effects: get too close and you'll get high both mentally and physically, and before you even realize it, you're already one of them, or something much worse. The Doctor. In 1974, an anonymous person took a photo of his sister and family at a grass field, and in that picture, they saw a mysterious tall being standing not too far behind. That creature happens to be the Doctor, an entity with a spider-like build, a stretched human shape in a suit, 6 gangly arms hanging to his knees, and a head covered in spikes shaped like a 4-pronged crown. Not the kind of thing you expect to photobomb your family picnic. The man described chronic paranoia after the photo was taken, a growing sense that something was nearby even when he was alone. He later spotted the figure again, standing still, before vanishing instantly. In 1950, just months after giving commentary about the image, he went missing. Only his clothes remained, neatly left behind like an empty skin. People who encounter the Doctor report disturbing visions, voices in the night, and cravings for non-human food. He does not chase, he chooses. And once chosen, your world does not feel like yours anymore. Fungus. Another one-eyed entity. Fungus looks like a fusion of E.T. and a psychedelic mushroom. What's scary about this monster is its fungal effect, like that in the show The Last of Us, where spores slowly turn humans into mindless hosts. Except this one is taller, weirder, and possibly allergic to logic. Fungus has a long neck that stretches like warm cheese, topped with a large red mushroom cap housing a single massive eye. It wears human clothes poorly, and its arms resemble tendrils more than limbs, twisting around like they are underwater. This thing doesn't just look bizarre, it infects. Spores released from its body drift through the air and settle into homes, lungs, and bed sheets. One video showed a huge mushroom erupting from the floor, roots cracking through tile and wood, while a smaller one grew right behind someone's nightstand. People near these creatures start to change, slowly, until they are no longer people at all. No one knows if the fungus does this on purpose, or if it's just shedding its nasty little cloud like a giant moldy cat. Either way, if your room starts smelling earthy and something's watching with one eye, grab a mask or start running. RoadWalker. On April 29, 2021, RoadWalker was seen for the first time walking along an empty road with glowing white eyes and an aura that could kill a vibe from 5 miles out. No sound, no explanation, just a tall, quiet figure watching. Not much is known about the RoadWalker's origin or purpose, but some theorize it was built as a weapon, while others think it is guarding something ancient and buried. Either way, its appearances are rare and always followed by strange phenomena such as missing people, static-filled footage, and streetlights that hum just a little too loudly. It does not chase, but it always seems closer the next time you look. Some say it only watches, others say it waits, but everyone agrees it is real, just not always visible. So when you find yourself on a long road trip, don't think it's boring, especially at night because RoadWalker is there to ride with you to join in your car fun. Think you can survive an encounter with any of these monsters? Then hit that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next one.